everyone, it's Raven here, and I have a special guest, and his name is Owen Llewelyn, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, perfect. So, Owen, can you please tell me about yourself?
Yeah. I'm an actor who's recently been in the movie The R.I.P. Man. I've been acting for 16 years now. Yeah, sort of muddling my way through various theatre, feature films, short films. Most of my career, I've often got cast as a villain, so following in theme now. I've made my way here, and I'm this the R.I.P. Man movie is sort of taking off a little bit, and it's been the biggest thing I've been part of, and
That's
here I
so
am. Yeah,
cool. Well, congratulations on that. What
thank
made
you.
you what made you want to be part of the horror community?
I've always been a massive fan of horror, so it's always. I guess it's been my favorite genre. It's always been like my go-to genre. Like I always find horror an easy watch. Like if I've got a stack of DVDs of films to get through, the horror ones usually come off first because they're easy and fun watches.
Hmm.
And yeah, I've been a big fan of horror since I was about 12 years old. And yeah, I've always kind of wanted to be in a horror movie, and but never actually really had the opportunity until now. So it's been it's yeah, a bit of a dream come true, really.
That's great. Okay. And can you give us a brief summary of the movie The Rest in Pain Man?
Yeah, so it's about a guy who suffers from this oral gum disease called anodontia, where it gives him the inability to grow teeth. And it's also quite a painful disease as well, where your mouth is full of sores and, yeah, creates a lot of discomfort. And he had a rough upbringing and was um, eventually taken into a mental health facility, which he spent most of his life in until he escapes
Mhm.
and it turns himself onto a killing spree where he mutilates the mouths of each victim and takes a tooth. And the story revolves around him targeting a specific group of friends. And yeah, they're all wondering why on earth this is happening. And then there's a detective who's joining in, trying to find out, doing his own sort of investigations, which sort of unveils the backstory. Because there's a lot of reasoning why he does what he does, which is sort of told throughout the film. And yeah, and then the rest is unveiled as you watch.
That's so cool. I know. I mean, I don't want to expose too much about the movie or spoil it, but there was some parts that I'm like, ooh. But the reason why is because like I have a fear of going to the dentist. So when I
Yeah.
see things being pulled out of the mouth, especially like a tooth, and I was like, oof, that's that made me feel a little queasy, but it's still good. It was still good. I liked it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Hopefully that is one of the things that it really strikes a nerve with people, as it did with you, where yeah, people are very, it's a very personal area, the mouth, and people don't like it being invaded. So the idea of
Mhm.
yeah, someone going in there with a giant drill tool and
Yeah.
yeah, it's
And
quite a gnarly thought.
what makes your victim so special to the RIP man?
Why he targets the people he targets. I
Yeah.
mean, it's kind of unveiled as you've seen the whole film, right?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, so obviously it's kind of unveiled as it goes along. Some of the, but it's there's some revenge in it. He has his own personal vendetta about a certain person, and he's targeting the friend group around that person because he feels wronged by their existence. And
Mm. And
yeah,
do you have any personal fears?
um, I don't know if I have any big phobias. Like, there's
Mm.
certain things that can sort of that freak me out. I'm certainly quite squeamish. I don't like seeing people get. I don't like seeing surgery. Like when you see someone's chest
Oh,
open and organs moving and stuff like that.
yeah.
That personally really gets me. Other things that sillier things that scare me are I think when like guard dogs are terrifying. Like when you like, I find that whole like when there's a fence and there's dogs with really with that intense like teeth curled back. I think that's actually quite terrifying. I
Ooh,
think
yeah.
that's like
And where can we see this movie on?
it's not available yet, but it's coming out on I believe Amazon Prime and Apple TV on the 5th of January.
Ooh,
So
okay.
I'm looking forward to that soon. Yeah, at the moment it's just been shown in festivals, doing quite well as well. Yeah, I we've been winning some awards and stuff, so yeah, it's obviously going down quite well, and
That's pretty
hopefully
good.
people will love it when it gets released to everyone.
Yeah, that's really good. And how do you feel knowing that you've already won awards for it? You know, because you guys went to the film festival, right?
um, we haven't been to the festivals in the US because I think most of them have been in the US, and the ones where we won
Gotcha.
the awards have been there. It's amazing. I mean, for me personally, like I've never won anything for acting, and I got best villain and best actor, and it's never dreamt that in my life to get something like that. So it's yeah, been incredible, and we've won. Yeah, and like August won best actress, who's the girl at the very who plays Abigail at the start. Like yeah, there's it's amazing to get these awards. It's just yeah, unreal. When I started the film, I didn't think. I don't know. I didn't really think about where it could go when I first
Mm.
signed up. So it's gone to great places and hopefully more to come.
Yeah. And how do you mentally prepare yourself to play the role as a villain or serial killer?
um, so with this character, I tried to I got the idea that he doesn't see his victims as people once he's targeted on them. He sees them as a project, and he want because he collects a tooth from each victim. I try to make it feel like the goal is to get that tooth, and there's no kind of there's not there's a sadistic side to him, but it's almost like he doesn't really he's not really considering that he's doing this to a person. He's just been like, oh, I can mutilate this mouth to get this tooth, and I try to really have that disconnect from yeah, that real disconnect, I think. And also, I mean, what sort of brings you what I did to try and get in character was I tried to just imagine that pain he's in, because I wear the mouth guard while playing the role, and I try to just imagine nothing but pure pain and discomfort underneath that, and I think that really helped me sort of get into that mood for the role.
How did you guys come up with this idea for the film?
So it was Reese, the writer's idea. He wrote the screenplay in, I believe, 2020, where he saw a documentary on anodontia, and I think because it is a real disease, and I think he got the inspiration for the idea of a killer that collects teeth from that, and yeah, he wrote the screenplay originally to be set in Idaho, and yeah, he it was when I got given the original script, it was yeah completely set in the USA, and it, it it was a lot longer than the film that we ended up doing. Like there was quite a lot of it was a long story as well, and yeah, I think Reese got involved because Jamie the director did a film called The Cellar first, and I think Reese came on as a producer for that, and from that pitched his script to Jamie, and yeah, the film sort of came together from that. And I knew Jamie from working with him previously as an actor over the years, and I think he thought of me when he was thinking of someone for the role, because like I'd like well one I probably looked the part for the concept art, but also I used to he knew I like worked in a scare maze for like 5 years, so I'd sort of played those monstrous characters and was kind of used to that doing that sort of thing. So
That's pretty cool. And how was it working as a scare actor?
um, it was a mixture of fun and trialing. Like you get a lot of you get assaulted quite a bit, but like
Oh, wow.
it's I don't know, they're the things that stick out. But then it's also fun. Like you get paid to play, so it was fun.
Yeah.
It was quite a long time ago now. That was between 2010 and 2015. But
Mm.
it was a nice job. Met a lot of nice people on there, and yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's
And
one of those jobs that I think it has its trial in parts, like because yeah, you're getting in people's faces and people lash out and some people think it's funny and
oh, yeah, that's true.
you know, so but then at the same time it can be really funny to see people's reactions, especially if you've got like a chainsaw or something and,
Ooh,
and people just
yeah.
the sheer terror some people have and it can be quite fun. Yeah.
Oh, I bet it was. And during the process of the gory scenes, how do you keep yourself? Because I've noticed like every time you murder someone, there's always blood that splatters in your face. And how do you not break character?
Oh, there's a funny story to that actually. Well, I, I mean, when the blood's spurting in my face, like, yeah, it was absolutely fine for most of the scenes where you just kind of just deadly focus on what you're doing, and you just sort of, yeah, you almost take the blood squirting on your face. You almost don't notice it when you're in the character. When yeah, but then on one of the days, the makeup artist Lizzie, she read somewhere that a good way of getting consistency for fake blood was to add washing up liquid to it, and didn't consider the fact that it was getting squirted in my face. And in one of the days, I when doing the drilling scene and the blood splattering in me, like I a bit went in my eye and I was just like, ah! And I was just like, and they're just like, keep going. And I was just like, I just couldn't take it. Like, that was my limit for not breaking character. I couldn't. And because I think the thing was, obviously, they do all the makeup and then obviously once you start squirting blood onto it you got to completely reset, so they did that kind
Mhm.
of like at the end of the shoot each time. And then yeah, so they were trying to say salvage the scene, but I had to be like, no, we have to start again here.
Yeah, because there were some scenes where you had like a straight face, you didn't blink. There's just, and I was like, dang, he did not blink. Like, how do you keep yourself so like precise, like so focused? So that's pretty cool.
I think it's that detachment from sort of human emotion, like as I said, you know, and yeah, he just gets so focused on his target that he's not really, yeah, I don't know, you just lose yourself in the role and you don't think about it.
Okay.
You just
And I know you said that you started watching horror movies at the age of 12. Do you remember what kind of horror movie got you into it or made you
yeah,
want to watch?
I do. It was Candyman was the film I
Oh,
watched.
nice.
I saw that when I was 12 and it creeped the hell out of me and put me on real edge, but in a good way. Like because I saw it when I was like 8, and that absolutely like terrified me and made me not want to go to sleep or not look. I remember like looking at my posters and expecting them to wink at me and stuff, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
I've been terrified as a kid. So I was too young for horror at that age. But by the time I saw Candyman when I was 12, I was like, I love this. And my mum was a big horror fan, and she had like rows and rows of like VHS tapes on our shelves of different horror films recorded off the television. And suddenly, before I had no real interest in them, suddenly I was like going through the whole library, watching all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, the Friday the 13th, Halloween films. Yeah, all the.
Yeah, pretty
And
cool.
suddenly was an addict, and I have been since. And yeah, always when going to rent a movie, I'd always go to the horror section from then on, really, and
Yeah.
try and find some obscure thing. Yeah.
And so would you say that Candyman's your favorite horror movie?
No, no, it's not my favorite. John Carpenter's The Thing is my favorite horror film of
Oh
all time.
yeah, that one's a good one.
Um, I just I just never get bored of rewatching it. I just always have different like ideas in my head of what was going on off camera or when certain people got infected. Like I think it's just such an interesting film, and yeah, that I it became my favorite quite late in life, like about 10 years ago. But yeah, yeah, that's definitely my favorite. But Candyman is up there for sure. Still,
Hmm.
it's the one that got me into it.
And have you watched the movie Jeepers Creepers?
I have, yeah.
Oh, how do you feel about that movie?
I do like it, but my opinion of it is that it loses steam like halfway through. I think it was excellent in the first that opening scene is one of the best opening scenes in horror, like because it just puts you on so much edge.
Hmm.
And there was some point where I think when they run him over and then repeatedly started running him over, it started getting a little jarring. I still like the film, but it definitely I remember it losing steam for me when I watched it. Like, in like you like a film more at the start, and then you're sort of like, oh,
Yeah. Okay.
how
And
come you asked about that one?
I'm sorry?
How come you asked about Jeepers Creepers just now?
Oh, because that one's my favorite.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
You're okay. You're fine, trust me.
Cool, cool.
And back to you saying something about how you've loved horror movies and you were a scare actor. What made you want to do all that stuff? Like what kind of like triggered you to do things like that? Do you like it because of the blood? You like the fact you like scaring people? Or is it what is it that like kind of pumps up your adrenaline?
Um, I honestly can't remember what it was that got me into the scare acting. I think it was more a case of thinking, oh, this is a job and I could probably do this. Like I
Oh,
felt like
okay.
it's something that I guess because I just I'd always sort of got cast as villains in most things anyway, so I just sort of thought like, oh, this is something I could actually be good at. Like I can pull scary faces, like I can, So I think that was how I ended up in that job. With horror, the main reason I wanted to get into it was just from being such a big fan of the genre, but never, yeah, I never seemed to find my way into it. Like throughout all the films I'd been in, yeah, horror just never came along, and it was just something I always said to friends like I'd love to be in some sort of cult horror film one day, and yeah, hopefully this will become that. And
Oh, okay. And is there a certain movie that you would like that you would love to play in?
um, I don't know actually. I haven't really thought about that. What like as in like a franchise to be in, or
Whichever horror movie.
um something like Scream would be so fun.
Ooh,
Like
that's a
some
good one.
like I'm a big fan of that series, and sort of like I don't know. There's something incredible about that kind of who done it and all the yeah, I think that
Your
would be
top
the dream
one.
come true, I think.
And back to the RP man, towards the end of the scene or towards the end of the movie, without having to spoil too much, was that like a cliffhanger?
Yes. Yes. So we're currently got a sequel in the works.
Oh, okay.
Doing that they're in the middle of writing it, and they're doing the Indiegogo campaign for it at the moment. And yeah, it's going to continue from there on. And I don't actually know the story for it so far. We've yeah, it's currently being written. I have no idea what's going to happen with my character, how much I'm going to be in it, what's going to happen, but I'm going to be there. I'm
Oh, okay,
I'm confirmed.
cool.
I've been the only things I have been told is that it's going to be more of an all-out slasher movie, where the first one was more kind of a mystery slash mixed with a slasher. This is apparently going to be more all-out slasher film with more gore, more action, and yeah. So
Oh,
hopefully
pretty
it'll be a good
cool.
film.
That's so cool. And do you have any other sneak peeks or like exclusive information about the movie?
Um, not not too much actually. They haven't told me a lot. Like, I just I just know that it's going to be continuing, yeah, continuing on from the story of the first one. Obviously Max is going to be coming back as Donnie, and it's going to be him working. From what I know, it's going to be him working with the detective, with Detective Mullen, to yeah, track this. Well, yeah, it's in the synopsis, so it's if you go on IMDb, you can see the synopsis. There's a new killer in town,
Yeah.
and they're going to be tracking him. And I'm my character, Alden Pick, is at least starting off in jail. He might spend the whole film in jail for all I know, but apparently, hopefully, I break free.
Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. That's exciting news. All right. And you said the movie is going to be on Amazon Prime? You said? I mean, on
Yes,
Amazon. Oh, okay. And
yeah,
what other
Amazon
app?
Prime and Apple TV, I believe.
Apple TV. Okay. On January 5th, correct?
Yes,
All
that's
right, cool. I'll
yeah,
let everybody know. And onto the fan favorites. Who is your favorite horror villain?
Freddy Krueger, I think.
Oh, yeah, he's a good one.
Um,
What's the most unsettling scene or disturbing scene you have ever seen in a horror movie?
oh, I'm just trying to think because, like, I think of like there's been some. Do you know what? One of the things that always got me really badly in Hostel when the guy stands up and his ankles crack down.
Oh, yeah.
That I saw that in the cinema and it absolutely broke me. Like,
Okay. And what movie scared you as a kid?
oh, Stephen King's It. Absolutely terrifying. Children should not see that film. The idea of a clown that eats children that adults can't see is the most terrifying concept for a child. And yeah, it's I love the film now. It's one of my favorites, but yeah, that terrified me.
Do you like the original or the new version of
Oh, the
it?
original. Like,
Mm.
I think the new one's okay, but the original one, I think less is more, and it's got Tim Curry. And
Yeah. And last but not least, I do have a tarot reading. Would you like to have one?
yes, please. Yeah,
Okay. So let me go ahead and
never had
shuffle.
one done before, so this will be interesting for me.
Oh, is this your first time?
It's my first time.
Ooh, spooky. Okay. Okay. Hold on. So I already shuffled the cards and it's nothing scary, okay? So don't be
Okay.
scared. Okay. Let me see. And you don't have to take this reading personally. You can just wing it or just, ignore it, whatever you like. Okay, so a card fell.
That one's clearly avoiding my story. So,
And then you have the Nine of Cups.
okay.
Yeah, it might look scary, but it's not, I promise. Nine of Cups is actually a good reading because Nine of Cups represents a blessing near you. So you're sooner or later you're gonna have your cup, like your, I guess you can say a cup. Like like the Ace of Cups, or do you know anything about tarot readings or no?
I don't. I don't. This is all a
Ooh,
new
okay.
experience.
So that's a bad example. Okay. Sooner or later, good things are coming your way. So, like for example,
That's
it could be based off the movie that you came out in. So you're gonna attract more, I guess you can say roles or more auditions. You're gonna attract people more because they like the way how you played in or acted in. So I think it's a good thing.
yeah.
Doors are gonna
No,
be open soon.
that's a really positive start. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And then let me shuffle. Oh, let me shuffle one more. One fell out, but let me see. No, that's Oh, you have two cards. Okay. The second card. Hmm. is the Ten of Cups, which is good because you have
Okay,
Nine of Cups and Ten
which
of
is the
Cups.
previous.
Yeah, yeah. So the Ten of Cups represents a group of people. So it could be you can probably gain more popularity, more fans. It could be more friends. So you're gonna be joining a group of people soon. So like I said, it could be maybe working on another project. It could be maybe like a film festival coming soon, or it can be also like an audition where you're competing with other people, but you don't have to think of it as like, oh, I'm competing. It's you have to think of it as I'm gonna get it, because you're up top, right? Because the third card that fell out was the Seven of Swords.
Okay.
So you have to have the mentality of, I know I can get this. I know I can win. I know I'm the best of the best because honestly, good things happen when you start thinking that you deserve more. Does that make sense?
It
So,
does. It does. Oh,
okay.
this is a nice positive reading.
Okay. Good.
For some reason, I was just expecting doom and gloom. So it's
No,
like,
no. No, don't think like that. No, but yeah, but it's also saying to be aware because there's gonna be people who might find you as a threat because of the way how you carry yourself or the way how you act or the way you play in a role. It can possibly people might feel threatened by that because they think that you're better than them. Does that make sense? So
that
it's a
does.
good thing to have that type of mentality, especially when it comes to like auditions, because you want to get the role, right? So
Of course. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
sometimes
so
you're
it's a good
competing
thing.
with everyone else. So
Yes,
yeah,
and don't be afraid to step on people's toes. Sometimes it's a good thing, you know, because you're doing it for yourself, obviously. So yeah, that's the end of my reading. So again, you
no,
can
thank
take
you.
this or not, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the reading. So
Yeah, yeah, no, it's all positive and good things. So I'm happy about it. Yeah.
okay, good. Perfect. And again, thank you so much for joining with me, and thank you for letting me take up your time for today for interviewing you. Is there anything that you would like to promote or say?
Yeah, I'd just like to say, if anyone is interested in backing the sequel and being part of it, we've got an Indiegogo project on at the moment, where there's quite a lot of cool perks to get like voiceover roles, become like producer, executive producer. There's or just a thank you credit, or there's props I believe on there as well. So there's plenty of cool little rewards. There's a little RIP Man figurine as well, which I was quite chuffed is going to exist as one of the rewards. Yeah, so please check it out on Indiegogo. Just look up RIP Man 2. If anyone's interested, please have a look. The film's going to be great, I think. So looking
Perfect.
forward to it.
Yay. Thank you again. Thank you so much for letting me interview you. This has been an honor. I had so much fun, and I hope you did too.
I did. Thank you very much.
Okay, for sure. And you have a great night, okay?
You too. Take care. Thank you.
You too. Bye. And we're back. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really appreciate the love and support. And don't forget, I owe you a reading, like always. I already shuffled. Oof. You have the Eight of Swords. And again, you don't have to take this reading personally. You can just ignore it or not take it to the heart. But the Eight of Swords represents someone's gossiping about you. Again, you don't have to take this reading. This is all fun and games. Someone's gossiping about you, but it seems like karma got to them. They're creating a fake persona about you. They think they know you, but they don't. Does that make sense? They assume a lot of things about you and make it seem like it's legit. They made it seem like you really are that person. But show no fear because I'm here. The second card, oof, is the Queen of Cups. And this is a good reading. Since you did not care about what people are saying, or since you show that you don't care and you're mainly focused on yourself, good things come your way. Why? Because you're not taking any of your energy towards that group of people. Does that make sense? How the hell do I explain this shit? Like, dude, okay. The Queen of Cups, focus on yourself rather than the negative things that's going on in life. Don't let the negativity soak up the positive things about you. So if someone's gossiping about you and you heard it by someone else, or and obviously you get hurt by it, don't take their words personally. Maybe they're just upset at the fact that you're winning more in life than they are. And obviously they're hurt by it because they have to say something about you instead of keeping it to themselves. So, yeah, I think this is good reading because regardless, whatever you do, people don't like it, especially if it's something that you know it's going to help you in the long run. So, for those of you who are going to school or who got a new job, or for those of you who have a new business, keep focusing on yourself and do what you want to do in life. Because at the end of the day, you are the only one who's able to pick yourself up. Don't go around people asking for validations just to prove to yourself that you are a good person or that you're whatever you're doing in life is good. Just do you. Because obviously it's working. You had the Queen of Cups. So good job. Let me see. You have the sun. So you're shining bright. So the sun represents positivity, success, everything that you want in life, you desire it. Why? Because you're just that witch. Clock it. Good for you. This is good. Nothing burns hotter than yourself. So only you can bring yourself down. And obviously, you don't want to do that, right? So just ignore the people who are hating on you, or just ignore the negative comments and focus on yourself. Focus on being the bigger person. Focus on being the star of the show. Does that make sense? They're just mad because you're the main character in their story. Does that make sense? When they can be the main character in their own story, but they're too busy focusing on you instead of themselves. Wow, look at that. I like that. Sucks to be them, huh? Anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you again for watching and supporting. I hope you have a blessed day. And yeah, take care. Bye, guys.